What's up, guys? Well, I'm back again. I did miss out some about 4 weeks of making videos, but I am gonna make up for those days of making videos about Dragon Ball Z. I will try to make up for them days the best way I can. I miss a lot of days. I was just taking some time off of YouTube, like I always have. Since I've been off of YouTube, I do be getting on my computer sometimes and looking around YouTube and read comments. Just sit back and read comments and watch a few videos and comment on people's channels. If I enjoy their videos or not. Um, this is a video that I want to talk about real quick. I want to talk about John Cena versus The Rock. Now I'm gonna let you Dragon Ball Z YouTubers out there know I am a wrestling fan. I do watch WWE. I watch that. I tune in to watch WWE every Mondays. Every now and then I flip back and watch TNA. Even though TNA is not really doing a good job. I mean, they got Hulk Hogan. I mean, they got so much washed up WWE wrestlers that already done had they push. I mean, it's ridiculous though. But TNA is doing the best they can. They're trying to step the game up. I just think it was a bad idea for TNA to move on Monday nights. I think they should have stayed on Thursdays. But anyway, let's go back to this video. John Cena versus The Rock. A lot of people want to see this match, and I gotta say, Rock versus John Cena match is a stupid idea. I think it's stupid. I know good well it wasn't the Rock's fan that wanted to see this match. It wasn't the Rock fans, because the Rock fans are pretty much mostly the Attitude Era fans, real wrestling fans. It was pretty much the John Cena fanboys that pretty much wanted to see this match. I gotta say this: the John Cena fanboys are stupid and annoying. They really are stupid and annoying, because they can't get any stupider than wanting to see The Rock versus John Cena, and we know it was the stupid John Cena fanboys that dying to see this match. How stupid can they be, man? For one, if you're a John Cena fanboy and you say that John Cena is better than The Rock, he's a better mic skill, he's a better wrestler than The Rock. If you're a John Cena fanboy and you actually say something stupid like that, now I know it's just y'all's opinions about that, but if you're a John Cena fanboy and you say that John Cena's got a better mic skill, he's a better wrestler than The Rock, he's a better champion than The Rock. If you're a John Cena fanboy and you actually say that, then you have no clue about wrestling, because any John Cena fanboy say something stupid like that, they just now watching wrestling. They just now tuning in watching wrestling. Because if you're a John Cena fanboy, you just started watching wrestling probably sometime the year 2005, and The Rock retired sometime in 2003 or 4. What you John Cena fanboys really need to do is go back and watch the Attitude Era. I'm not living off the past, because that's the only excuse you John Cena fanboys always use on the Attitude Era fans. You guys always got to sit there and say we live off the past and all that stuff like that. You guys need to go back and watch some of The Rock's videos. Watch some of his matches, man. Watch some of his matches. Watch some of the matches when he was with the Nation of Domination, man. Watch all that stuff. The Rock had a better history and a better run. At least The Rock wasn't some kind of superhero. At least The Rock didn't really hog the freaking belt all the freaking time. He didn't hog the belt like John Cena did. But I can't really blame John Cena for hogging the belt, because it's really the John Cena fanboys' ideals that want him to be champion. Now, I can understand John Cena is good for business. He's good for business, and he can bring money to the company. He's good for business. He's selling his merchandise. All little kids. Now, I got no problem of little kids liking John Cena. There's nothing wrong with little kids looking up to him. But I think the WWE is paying way too much attention of listening to these younger generation people of wanting to see John Cena WWE champion, in which I think is boring. It gets really boring, and it's old. I mean, even John Morrison said that John Cena is a boring WWE champion. Um, I don't. I mean, I think if John Morrison became WWE champion, he probably wouldn't be that boring. But who knows? We don't know until we see it, though. But John Morrison still need to work on his little mic skill. 'Cause, John Morrison is kind of boring on the mic. But as far as John Morrison wrestling, he's got John Cena in the wrestling abilities and all that stuff like that. Um, yeah, John Cena is a boring WWE champion. I agree with John Morrison on that one. The WWE, like, they listen to these younger generation people that want to see John Cena as champion, and they pretty much like ruin everything and making everything boring. That's one of the reasons why people don't really tune in on Raw like that, man. Because you see John Cena come out as WWE champion, and it makes it really, really boring. See, WWE need to start listening to the older generation people, real wrestling fans. They need to start paying more attention to the Attitude Era fans that watch wrestling from day one. That's what WWE needs to do. Maybe things wouldn't be so boring if the WWE listened to the older generation instead of just listening to these young fans, these young generation people that wanted to see Cena as champion all the time. It just makes things boring and just ruin everything, man. It just ruin everything. I mean, we know little kids doesn't know any difference. Little kids doesn't know any difference in that. When little kids get older, then they realize that. I can understand that. But WWE really need. I mean, WWE. What are y'all afraid of? I mean, y'all is like a billionaire wrestling company, right? I mean, what do y'all got to lose? You got actually nothing to lose. I mean, at least The Rock. Let me tell you the difference between The Rock and John Cena. The Rock did have little kids like him, but The Rock also had adults and real wrestling fans like him. They respected him. What does John Cena got? John Cena might got a few adults that likes him. He might got a few adults, but them are probably the ones that just now starting to watch wrestling probably. But John Cena basically got more little kids liking him, which there's nothing wrong with. I'll repeat that again. There's nothing wrong with little kids looking up to him and liking him. John Cena got way more little kids liking him than anything. I mean, do you guys remember back in ECW when the fans was booing the shit out of John Cena? RVD versus John Cena at ECW One Night Stand, I believe the year 2005. They was booing the shit out of John Cena. I mean, that ain't the first time John Cena ever got booed, but I gotta say that was one of the most worstest boos that John Cena had ever got, man. As a face, because those was real wrestling fans. That's why they booed the shit out of John Cena, because those are real wrestling fans, man. They know that they don't want to see this. I mean, if we had a crowd like that every day on Monday Night Raw, Cena wouldn't even be champion. He wouldn't even be WWE champion. If WWE would listen to those kind of crowd back in ECW in 2005 when they was saying "fuck you, Cena," and, if WWE listened to those kind of crowd and we get crowds like that every week, maybe Cena probably wouldn't be so boring. Maybe he wouldn't be so boring. Sure, he would be the most hated person. He would be the most hated, but maybe Cena wouldn't be so boring. If Cena improved a little bit his wrestling abilities, then I might show Cena a little bit some respect. But the guy has not improved yet. And I know you John Cena fanboys be like, oh, you just a John Cena fan hater boy. I'm not a John Cena fan hater boy. I just don't like his talent, man. I mean, you John Cena fanboy act like that we can't boo John Cena. Like we can't trash the guy. That's what we're supposed to do. That's what wrestling's about. We are allowed to judge wrestlers if we like them or not. You John Cena fanboys act like that John Cena is the president of you act like he's the president of the United States. You act like that we can't say this or say that about him. Who you guys think y'all are that we can't boo? I mean, all our life, man, we boo wrestlers, man. If we don't like them, we don't like them. It's nothing personal, but you John Cena fanboys take shit personal if we don't like Cena. Get over yourselves. I mean, The Rock will pretty much kick John Cena's ass. Sure, The Rock might be rusty, but if The Rock was training his ass off, I mean, The Rock would fucking own the shit out of John Cena. And I can tell you this, if it ever does happen, I mean, The Rock's not even interested in wrestling John Cena. He even said in the interview, he doesn't really want to wrestle John Cena. He's not interested. But For all you John Cena fanboys, I'm gonna tell y'all this: if this match ever does happen, I can tell you this: the only thing that's gonna be good about The Rock versus John Cena is The Rock laying the smackdown on John Cena's ass.